Here with head coach Jordan Taylor as Carson-Newman Swimming pulls out a dominant victory to start off 2022. Coach, what did you see from your team today to come out and pull out that victory against Emory Henry?
Overall was good. Like Kenny had said in her interview, we've had some sickness going around the last week or two, which left us a little bit short today as far as our program. We only had about 50 or 60% of our team actually competing, and then it's also meant that some of our team just returning from being ill and still trying to get back into shape. But prior to that, everything went really well with winter training before Christmas. Was going really well the first week back here on campus. Put in some really good work. Team was getting back into shape, ready to go. This kind of sickness part is a little speed bump. As we come into the 2022 spring semester, but we'll get out of the way now. Get everyone back in the water come Monday, and we should be good to go as we build through the rest of the spring. But today overall was really good. We've been trying to get back into water just the last couple of days. Haven't been able to do as much work as we liked, so we're just a little bit unsure where we'd be at today. But the team overall stepped up really well. Where some of the races maybe weren't as fast as they could have been, the execution was pretty good, and it's just good for the team to dust off some cobwebs and get back into race mentality. We haven't raced since middle of November now, so a couple of months, and so the next few weekends are all about sharpening up those race skills. We're going to be working on that in practice every day, and then hopefully that we'll see faster and faster results over the next few weeks. And like I said, we're hopeful that we'll have our full roster back for next Saturday's meet as well.
And you guys come out there, you see some new faces in the pool that hopefully Carson-Newman swim fans will be introduced to over the next couple of weeks. But what about the returners of this program and the newcomers mean so much for you to see them in the pool and be part of this program?
Yeah, overall, like you said, from the new guys to the returners, it was a really good meet. The new guys, they've only done a couple of yard sessions. They're used to swimming in Olympic-sized pools, and so them coming over here and racing short course yards has been an adjustment. They've only been able to do it for a few days, so this was their first meet racing. Definitely some things to brush up on, but from where they are right now, they're just going to get faster over the next few weeks, and so I'm excited to allow the alumni and Carson-Newman swim team supporters to see them shine in the dual meets the next few weeks, and then they'll be a big part of our conference team in 4 weeks' time. But today, like you mentioned, the seniors, the staple members of our team, where some of the races maybe weren't like world records, but they're getting in and getting the wins, and I think that was a really good part of their leadership today. Our veteran athletes taking wins, people like Devin Collins getting a win today on the 100 backstroke as a senior, Meredith winning 200 IM as well. So that was positive to see, and again, if our athletes are able to win, perform well, even when they're a bit broken down, it just gives us confidence that once they're back in shape and fresh, healthy, they're going to be swimming those fast times that we know they're capable of.
And finally, you mentioned the seniors. Next Saturday, you guys are back at home. Get to celebrate those 10 seniors and a couple of the coaches. What have this group of seniors meant to you as their coach since they've been here?
Yeah, it's crazy that for these guys, there's 10 of them that are going to be graduating. CJ, one of them that's been around for 5 years. Nikita, Brandon, been here for 3 years. Igor for just this one season, and the rest were a full 4-year kind of senior group. But yeah, it's crazy. I remember all of them, like when I was recruiting them. Chase was involved with that back in the day, and just time flies. I remember talking to them in high school, getting them to commit to Carson-Newman. It was kind of as we were really starting to take big strides forward in our program, and I was trying to sell them that, hey, Carson-Newman can be something special, and you guys can be the future of that program. And all of them were willing to take a risk on me and on this program. They've came here and really, stamped their mark on this team, taking it to that next level. The strength and depth has increased, and a lot of those guys you're going to see performing well next week on senior night, their last ever dome meet at Carson-Newman, but they're also going to be big parts of our conference team in 4 weeks' time, and hopefully a number of those guys are also going to be on our NCAA team going to Greensboro in 2 months' time. So yeah, it's sad. America does a great job at celebrating seniors, both in high school and in college. It's something that kind of the rest of the world maybe misses. You finish a meet and then afterwards you're like, oh, that's my last one. Whereas in America, when your last meets are, and it's really cool to be able to celebrate that, have the families here. I'm hopeful that all 10 seniors will be healthy, and in the water racing next week, they get to pick their own events. They can do whatever they want, their best events, their worst events, they can have fun with it, and just say goodbye to Carson-Newman and what they've kind of been able to build with me over the last 4 years.
All right, thanks, Coach, and congrats on the win.
Thanks.